Good morning, Northern Michigan, and welcome back to 99.9 The Moose, your home for all things local. I'm TJ the DJ, bringing you more unpredictability than Northern Michigan weather forecast. And speaking of things we should have seen coming but didn't, somehow he's back. That's right. Against my better judgment and probably the advice of legal counsel, we've got Realtor Rick in the studio again today. Rick, welcome back. Like a January snowstorm when we didn't want you coming. Hey, glad to be here. TJ, I've been in business for years and definitely could teach you a thing or two about this real estate business. Oh, I bet you could, Rick. All right, well, let's get to it. The phone lines are open, Northern Michigan. Give us a call and ask our expert here your burning real estate questions. First up, we've got Steve from Traverse City. Steve, you are on the air.
Hey guys, long-time listener, first-time caller. I am buying a first home, and I'm wondering, should I get a home inspection? The house isn't that old, and it looked pretty good. I just don't want something to be wrong and not know, especially because the house is a lot of money. What do you think?
An inspection. Steve, listen, every house in Northern Michigan is basically perfect, okay? These homes were built to last, especially if one is built by my cousins, and an inspection is just a waste of money. What's the worst that could happen, really? And plus, most repairs are cheap to fix. Just call my handyman service. Fix it, Rick, 231-645-8888. Steve, you might want to get a second opinion on that one. All right, next caller, we've got Lisa from Glen Arbor. Lisa, what's your question?
I found a house I love, but I'm nervous about making an offer too quickly. How long do I really have before I need to decide?
Oh, absolutely. Take your time. Waterfront homes especially just love to sit on the market forever, patiently waiting just for you. In fact, why not take a nice long vacation first? Maybe meditate on it for a few months. If it's truly meant to be, the real estate gods will personally preserve it for you. Wow. Certainly one strategy. All right. Next up, we got Brian from Cedar. What advice are you hoping to get or not to get from Rick here?
Hey, Rick, Brian here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a good listing price for my home. Should I just go with this estimate number I found online? I'd love to get that much, but I know my neighbors had a hard time selling theirs at that price. Let me know what you think.
100% yes to this estimate number. That number you see on Zillow is always spot on. Don't worry about what your neighbors sold their house for. They probably had a bad realtor and did something like check the local comps. If those algorithms you see online say your home's worth $1 million, then boom, you're a millionaire. Just remember, Zillow's estimates might do the trick, but they're still no match for Realtor Rick. Okay, well, unfortunately with that advice, Brian, we might not be selling his house anytime soon. So to keep rolling on, let's talk to Dan from Kingsley on the phone. Dan, what's your question today for Realtor Rick?
Howdy, Rick. Should I negotiate or just offer full price right away? This house checks all my boxes and makes my wife happy. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I get what you need about needing to keep the wife or the girlfriend happy, if you know what I mean. Now, Dan, let me tell you, negotiations are so overrated. Offer full price, maybe even a little extra. In fact, why not sweeten the deal a little bit? Throw in your boat, snowmobile, heck, maybe even your firstborn. The seller will love it. I feel like we should put a disclaimer here. Moving on, let's hear from Jen in Frankfurt. Jen, go ahead, please.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through, Rick. I'm such a fan. And I just love how confident you are in the advice you give. I am ready to sell my house, and I want to know if marketing is important and what you would do to sell my house. Would my house get on one of your amazing billboards?
First off, Jen, thank you for being one of my fans. As for marketing, totally not needed. All you need are those good positive vibes, baby. I'll take a couple pictures with my cell phone. I throw a sign in the front yard. It'll sell itself. No fancy photos needed. No online listings. Those are just gimmicks. So once you see my name on the sign, people just flock in to buy the houses. Yikes. This is getting kind of ridiculous and maybe a tad creepy. Sarah from Empire, you're up and in the hot seat.
Hey there, Rick. I'm calling because there's this strong smell in a house I'm looking at. It kind of reminds me of that eggy smell. I really like the house, but should I be concerned?
Oh, that smell? That's just pure Michigan, baby. It adds character, my friend. Whether it's vintage basement or mystery musk, you won't find that kind of authenticity in new builds. Light some candles, or I'm sure a good air freshener should do the trick. Heck, jump on Amazon, grab some of Realtor Rick's quick sell scents. Well, that advice sure smells fishy to me, and I can't believe that people are still calling in. Greg, you're on. What's your question here for Slick Rick?
Hey Rick, hey Tej. What are your hours, Rick? I'd love to work with a realtor like you, but I'm wondering when you're available, 'cause I got a new job and it's hard to get time off and don't really want to have to ask the boss.
Oh, Greg, my hours are simple. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. No nights, no weekends. That's my golf and waxing time for my car, you know? If you want to see a house, do it on your lunch break, or I'm sure your boss won't care if you're late a few times. Need a doctor's note? I got you. And that's where we bring this circus to a close, folks. I hope you had a good laugh, but in all seriousness, don't take real advice from Realtor Rick. If you want a solid guidance, work with a pro who actually knows what they're doing. Rick, thanks for joining us and for, well, whatever that was there. Anytime there, TJ. Remember, folks, Rick, the home selling machine, is always here to help. Or at least entertain. And folks, that's exactly why you should probably call somebody else. But in all seriousness, buying or selling a home is a big deal. Work with a realtor you trust, one who you know actually reads the contracts. And if you had a good time today and want to stay in the know, hit that subscribe button. We've got another surprise guest in the studio tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. Stay smart out there in Northern Michigan. And as always, don't believe everything you hear on the radio. I'm TJ the DJ, your real estate radio renegade, signing off.